Today, we're taking a closer look at how BRICS, an economy and political bloc made up of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, might be quietly reshaping the world of agriculture and leaving American farmers in a tough spot. To understand why this matters, we have to think about what BRICS represents. These five nations hold enormous land resources, rapidly growing economies, and huge populations, giving them remarkable power when it comes to food production but it's more than that. These countries collectively account for a large share of the world's GDP and population because they combine influence is so great, decisions made by these nations can alter global commodity prices, shift trade patterns, and affect the livelihoods of people in other countries, like the United States. While many Americans might not feel the impact in their daily lives just yet, the effects ripple through our agriculture sector, one of the cornerstones of the United States economy. One of the main challenges American farmers face is the cost competitiveness. In many BRICS nations, labor costs are significantly low. Land can be cheaper, and the government policies might be more lenient regarding environmental and labor regulations. As a result, farmers in the countries like Brazil and Russia can produce key crops at the fraction of what they might cost in the United States. When they export these crops, corn, soybean, and wheat, into the global market, the surplus can drive down prices everywhere. American farmers often deal with stricter regulations, such as rules on pesticide use or labor conditions. They also tend to pay more for machinery, land, and worker salaries. As a result, they're unable to slash prices to the same level. Local American growers may see their profits evaporate. If these losses pile up year after year, even the most resilient family farms can buckle under financial strain. The power of coordinated strategies. What makes BRICS especially formidable is the combined weight of the economic strategies when these nations agree to collaborate on trade policies, such as lowering tariffs among themselves or investing in each other's agriculture infrastructure. They strengthen their collective bargaining power. This unity could lead to favorable deals that make it easy for them to sell their goods worldwide. American farmers, on the other hand, have to rely on traditional trade agreements negotiated through the U.S. government. These negotiations often take time. Domestic political shift can change the approach drastically, introducing uncertainty. If the BRICS nations can move swiftly and in unison, they can gain a competitive edge that can leave American exporters on the sideline. There's another layer to this story: foreign investment. When large global players look for suitable investments, farmland becomes attractive. Some entities based in the BRICS nations have begun to buy or invest in U.S. farmland. Sometimes it's secure a long term supply of crops. This raises serious questions about the national sovereignty, future control over resources, and the long term implications for local farmers. While these investments can bring cash infusion to the local communities, they can also drive up land prices, making it difficult for younger or small American farmers to compete. Impact on farming communities. We often think of farms in terms of food, but it's crucial to remember that farming also shapes entire communities. Rural areas depend on agriculture for jobs, local businesses, and schools that thrive when the local economy does. When a farm goes bankrupt because it no longer compete with cheaper imports, the losses felt far beyond the fields. Bank closures, shrinking tax base, and reduced funding for public services are just a few consequences. Moreover, the next generation of potential farmers might reconsider their career path if they see their parents buried in debt and working tireless for slim returns over time. If few young people choose farming, we risk losing not only local food production, but also the wealth of knowledgeable passed down through generations. Innovation as path forward. The doom and gloom scenario is not only future. The American agriculture has continually reinvented itself through technology advancement. Farmers today use satellite data, drones, artificial intelligence, and new irrigation methods to improve yields while using fewer resources. Precision agriculture can help farmers become more efficient, cutting costs where possible and optimizing resources alongside innovation collaboration can be key when local farmers unite to create cooperative structure. They share equipment, resources, information to reduce overhead costs. Working together can also strengthen their bargaining position when selling crops or purchasing supplies. Policy support and fair trade. American farmers need supportive policies to help them navigate the global competition. Targeted subsidies, grants for substantial farm practices, or protection against artificially lowered commodity prices. Fair trade agreements are also vital. While the US can't simply force another country to match its production standards, it can negotiate deals that helps shield farmers from price dumping or unfair tariffs. Policymakers would also benefit from consulting farmers directly. Too often, decisions about agriculture are made in urban centers without clear view of life or ground. When farmers' voices are included, policies are more likely to address real challenges like infrastructure needs, crop insurance, and disaster relief. A shared global responsibility. Even as BRICS continues to emerge as a powerhouse, it's important to remember that global cooperation in agriculture doesn't have to be a threat with ongoing dialogue. Nations can work toward more balanced trade terms that respect each country's needs. After all, ensuring the world is fed is a shared responsibility. That being said, awareness is crucial. By understanding how BRICS strategies affect American farmers, we can better support our farmers, protect our economy, and hold up our national food security. American farmers stand at the crossroads of tradition and innovation. With proactive policies, modern tools, and a sense of unity, they can overcome the forces reshaping the world food market. The question is, are we ready to step up and protect the pillars of our rural communities before it's too late? Leave a comment, like, or subscribe, and let's keep the conversation going. And thanks for watching.